We collected a ton of free goods, downed gallons of energy drinks, and had so much fun. We met incredible people and even asked some questions.
What is the one piece of advice that every beginner should know?
Just quit early, man. It's not worth it.
Singing, playing instruments.
And of course, we witnessed the most electrifying bodybuilding show on the planet. This is the biggest fitness event of the year, Olympia. Okay guys, day one at Olympia Expo. We filmed the whole thing so you can see what it's really like inside and what to expect if you're planning to go next year. Upon entering, you're immediately shocked by how huge this place is. The event takes place at South Hall of Las Vegas Conventional Center and it's absolutely massive. As you can see here, I'm walking down the hall at 10x speed and it just never seems to end. Anyway, today we're going to show you how much free stuff you can collect, what kind of activities you can try out here, and we also chat with some famous fitness figures and ask them some questions. As you can see here, we already got free protein donuts, and that's not even our first freebie. The first one we grabbed was Linear Protein Bar, who greeted us right outside. We started with Legendary booth since they were right at the entrance, and let me tell you, their stuff is amazing. Donuts, Pop-Tarts, sticky buns, chips, mac and cheese, you name it, everything is legendary. Big shout out to them. You can find them at almost every major fitness expo, not just Olympia. And they always give away a ton of awesome goodies. They really are legendary. Okay, then we moved on to activities, and this is just a glimpse of what you can experience here. Our first activity that we encountered was stop the clock at exactly 5 seconds and win the box of cookies. So we give it a try.
All the way to 5 seconds.
Oh! Thank you so much.
I missed by 2 milliseconds. Damn, man. But we still got to try some of their free samples, so I guess it's a win. As we move on, I spotted this pull-up competition. And since my bag is so freaking huge that I have to walk through the door sideways, I just had to step in and show them how it's done.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 11. Good job!
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't that impressive, but I think I still did pretty good. And obviously there's way more activities than that. Punching bags, different workout challenges, like whoever does the most curls in 60 seconds wins a prize type of thing. And honestly, that's just a fraction of everything you can find here. You can even whiten your damn teeth here. Can you imagine? But my favorite thing by far was the Zumba class. Perfect way to burn off a gallon of energy drinks. That was a blast, dude. After burning off all that energy, I need a refill ASAP, so I grabbed another drink. We kept walking around and spotted a bunch of fitness influencer, bodybuilders, and strongmen. But just a few steps later, guess who I saw? The one and only Coach Greg. So I couldn't resist asking him for a little favor.
What body fat percentage am I on this picture? If you have to guess.
16 maybe?
16. Thank you so much.
Is that you right now?
Yeah, I took this picture a week ago.
Good shape.
Shout out to Coach Greg for scanning my physique with his laser eyes. And after that we went over to the big bro himself, Larry Will, and asked him about his most and least favorite muscle groups to train.
Favorite would be chest, least favorite calves.
Calves?
We typically like to train the muscle groups that look the best on our physiques and we get the most progress from. And for me, my chest was always big and strong, my calves small and weak.
Thanks to Levrone for answering my stupid question. Then I also had a chance to talk to the man, the myth, the legend, Dr. Mike Israetel. We met him at the strip barbell gym, so of course I had to ask him a question too.
What is the one piece of advice that every beginner should know?
Just quit early, man. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? You lift, you think you're going to get girls. Girls never show up. You see any girls around here? No girls?
Not too many.
You think it's going to give you self-confidence? I can't even get an erection anymore. But do you want real advice?
Yep.
Slowly, patiently master good technique. Because good technique in lifting will take you everywhere that you are capable of going genetically if your work effort matches. If you have bad technique, you're going to be fixing your injuries half the goddamn time. And then you'll be like my dad, Jared Feather, who he got injured. He was in the National Guard, and he beat me up so much when I was a kid. It was a really tough childhood. I hope you guys use this whole answer, by the way.
Dr. Mike just is such a smart, funny, beautifully looking man. I'm not gonna lie, I love him to death. Okay, let's continue our walk through the expo. Here's the Wolfpack booth. They had a really cool claw machine where you could win a cute little backpack or patches for your backpack.
There you go. Thank you.
My wife wasn't lucky the first time, so we came back later to try again and get her backpack too. As you can see here, no luck this time either, so I had to lock in and win that backpack for her. Otherwise, she would be very sad. So man said, man did. Backpack secured.
I told you that I'm gonna get you one. There you go, baby. There you go, baby.
Time passed and our bags just kept getting fuller and fuller. We started noticing people walking around with these huge quest bags, so we headed to their booth and grabbed one for ourselves too. It turns out to be super handy, considering how much stuff we collect by that point. Here's the little recap, by the way. That's something, huh? This is the part of Expo I love. Free stuff everywhere. If you live in a place like Vegas or Columbus, where Arnold Classic happens, you can grab a ticket, enjoy the show, and honestly make a profit from all of the freebies. You can stock your pantry for months with protein, pre-workouts, and all other stuff, and even grab some free t-shirt and other gear. That's what makes it so fun for me. Now let me show you the biggest booth at the whole expo. It was a Gymshark and a CBum collab where they giving away free t-shirts, energy drinks, protein shakes, pre-workouts, and even samples of a new unreleased protein bar, which was absolutely fire. They had a bunch of cool activities there, as well as this claw machine, so we gotta try our luck again.
Is it?
And you know what blew me away? They even had a free tattoo station where you could get one of their logos inked on you. That's wild. You could have just got a shark logo of a Gymshark for absolutely for free. They also had this cool balcony. Check out the view from there. As the event started to wind down, we made our way towards the exit and pick up the free Gym Reaper t-shirt. I really like the quality and the print, honestly. They give away some of the best t-shirts on Olympia. And that how our first day came to an end.
The first day in the fitness, the Olympia Expo is over.
We're gonna see you guys tomorrow. By the way, here's a little summary what we collected on our first day on Expo. Not bad at all. Let's see what the second day got going for us. So we just arrived at second day of Expo. We gotta go inside, check it out, some equipment, what they got interesting going on, and also we're gonna meet and greet CBum and some of the other athletes. Let's go. Listen, Expo isn't just about freebies. It's also packed with the cool new gym equipment. Unfortunately, I didn't record myself testing the machines, but here's a few shots from a booth showcasing their latest lineup. I especially like the new tech. Every machine I tried felt incredibly smooth. I honestly wish every gym had their equipment. I have one question for you. What kind of hobbies you had during your bodybuilding career, if you had time for any?
Singing, playing instruments is my hobby.
Right, and you continue to do them since you finished your career, or do you have any other hobbies right now?
I still do them today. It's the same. Yeah.
Beautiful interview by me. Anyways, shout out to Crown King. And we are back at the Gymshark and CBum booth again. We're actually on our way to getting in line for a photo with CBum when we noticed a huge crowd forming in the middle of the hall. Turns out it was a new Gymshark drop, and they brought up a bunch of athletes like Sam Sulek, David Lay, and others who were tossing t-shirts into crowd and flexing on top of the container. Also, every hour a QR code will pop up on the screen, and the first 50 people to scan it won a free t-shirt from a new drop. It was super fun, except I didn't win shit because my service was trash. Shout out to T-Mobile for that one. So we just took a picture with the CBum, waited in line for 2 hours, and the event itself took like 2 seconds. They literally put us in, took a picture, bam bam, 1-2 seconds, and you out of there. But it still was super great. It was super nice, and yeah. Then of course we watched the prejudging for men's physique, the category I'm most interested in. I had a few guys that I was cheering for, and Mike Sommerfeld was my personal favorite. Even though he didn't take a win, I was still happy to see Ramon taking home the Olympia title. The atmosphere in that venue is incredible. The amount of work these athletes put in to bring an Olympia level physique is beyond imagination. Every single one of them deserves a gold, maybe not for winning the title, but for winning the inner battle with themselves. Months of grinding and shadow when no one's watching, pushing through that prep, suffering physically and mentally, all for 15 minutes of stage time. That level of discipline is unreal. These guys are truly champions, not just on stage, but in life. The second day of Expo flew by, and before we knew it, it was time to pack our stuff and head back home. Speaking of leaving, we barely made it through TSA security. The officer did not look happy, and funny part is, there were probably hundreds more people to come, because we left on Saturday while the expo was still going until Sunday. So yeah, I wish them a good luck going through all that bags. And now for everyone wondering how much stuff we managed to loot over those 2 full days of expo madness, here's the final haul. Not too shabby. But honestly, collecting freebies wasn't our main quest at this expo. What mattered most was the atmosphere, the energy, the passion, the love for this sport. We met a ton of amazing people, talked to iconic figures we were inspired by for years, and left surrounded by a community that loves bodybuilding as much as we do. Being there, soaking in that energy, makes you more motivated than ever to keep grinding, to become a better version of yourself, and maybe one day step on that Olympia stage too. Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure, guys. We hope to see you at the next Mr. Olympia. Peace.